Hello everyone and welcome back to what I can only describe as Dreamworld Drama Part 2 Ex-Fiancé Boogaloo. What happened in the last 2 weeks after the Kickstarter funding ended? Well, I ordered a ridiculous 30-inch Elon Musk displate and it arrived. I grew some red hot chili peppers from seeds and they're doing fantastic. But you're probably wondering what happened with Dreamworld in the 2 weeks after their funding ended. Well, nothing, because they went on holiday the day the Kickstarter ended. No, I'm not making that up. In today's episode, we're going to discuss the disappearance of Zachary Kaplan. I spoke to Zach's ex-fiancée on the phone, the one that left him, Tuesday's mass Discord banning that was live-streamed by Kira, and tech that was stolen and used without credit. So buckle up, it's gonna be a good one.
My fiance left me. My best friend Gary left me. My parents left me. We got so excited that I made a Discord channel and it left me.
Welcome back to another video, and oh my god, is this a video. We have watched over the last week this train wreck just ignite. I've re-recorded this again twice like my previous video because every time I come to edit, the news gets better. There are details arriving every couple of hours now that are they're just things I can't not include in this video. Now, speaking of things I can't include in this video, my main focus of this video was some evidence that came to light that I have been told by the person who gave it me not to include it in my video when I had initially in the first recording. And this is because this is being used to mount a case against these guys that is possibly going to court. So, yeah, this is going to be juicy. There will be more episodes of this, obviously. But for this episode, my god, we've got a lot to talk about. First of all, the disappearance of Zachary Kaplan. Disappears for 2 weeks on the day that his Kickstarter is fully funded and ends. Just disappears on holiday. And then after 2 weeks of people saying to you, you should probably make a video. He's like, yeah, I should probably do something to thank people. Because they didn't thank people on Kickstarter. They didn't thank people in the Discord for fully funding this. They went silent. So they made a video, and I'm already starting to laugh because this video was the most memeable content, and boy was it memed, that they have released. It almost looks like they were both on holiday when they recorded this still. It looked like they were in a Benidorm hotel lunchroom that hasn't been set up yet. There were all these chairs behind them, like up against a big like pagoda window and everything. It's so bizarre. So bizarre. I don't know what that video was about, but they were just like, yes, thank you for funding. We're so excited. Yay. It looks like they've got a gun held to their head. What is going on? And then all of a sudden, their holiday's over, but they're still incredibly, incredibly quiet. Not jumping in VCs, not saying much in chat. I don't know. None of this makes any sense, yet it also makes perfect sense. It's bizarre. So we'll move on to point 2, because point 2, I think, is really... it's amazing. So on Kira's live stream, he found some screenshots that were sent to him about... apparently, they were allegedly from Zachary's ex-girlfriend saying that he had bought her a fake engagement ring and that he's a compulsive liar and he's delusional and all this. And I thought these have to be photoshopped. Like, people are finding any avenue of attack now. And rightfully so, because these people aren't responding to them. So the avenue of attack is clearly going to be through the ex. So I thought, well, I've known about Eileen, the ex-fiance, for ages. Since my first video, I've known about her, and I've had her Instagram bookmarked just in case, it ever became relevant again. So I messaged her on Instagram, and I was like, "Are these screenshots true?" And she was like, "Yes, but the context not so much. Like they've been dramatized." And so I was like, "Okay." And then she says, "Can we call and have a talk?" Because she knows who I am. She knows about my videos. After this, she looked into it, researched it a bit, and she realized, oh shit, this goes deep. Like I now know why people are asking about Zachary. So these screenshots were from her not knowing about Dreamworld at all, and she was still revealing all this information. So we had a video call. Eileen is a lovely girl, a really genuine person, and we just had a long chat about the Dreamworld scam and these screenshots about the breakup and stuff. It all then comes out in a phone call with me that the story about the breakup is absolutely untrue. Like what he's put in his Kickstarter about her leaving him because he'd hit rock bottom and that is complete BS. And she tells her story on her video, which I'm going to link below. And guys, be nice. Like she didn't ask to be dragged into this. Leave her a like, leave her a subscribe. Just positivity, right? She doesn't need to be involved in this in a negative way. She already was. So yeah, we had these conversations and she's covered most of what we spoke about in her video. So I don't need to go over that. I got pretty much the same information that she's put in her video. Which she posted after our conversation and after she said to me, I think I should make a video. And I was like, you definitely should. However, there were bits that weren't included in that video, a bit more private, more personal, and out of respect for Eileen, I said I wouldn't mention them in this video. But I will mention, and she's agreed to this, I will mention what my thoughts based off of those things are. And to me, all that it's solidified is that Zachary is a compulsive liar. He spins himself into a web of lies and then ends up tripping over them. And has to spin more lies to get out of those. But then they all fall through in the end because it was lies built on lies built on lies. Which is exactly what's happening with Dreamworld. It's exactly what's happening. Now, she believes that him and Zachary and Garrison are not intentionally trying to scam anyone. But again, things that she's told me has, based off again, my own opinions on those things, has confirmed to me that this is in fact just the most blatant and intentional scam. Wish I could tell you what we spoke about other than that, but again, not my place to say, and out of respect, I won't say. And then the next bit. This is the... I'm going to jump straight to this. This was going to be my big finale, but this is the icing on the fucking cake. After I got off the phone with Eileen, I'd got another message through Instagram and LinkedIn from the same person saying, "Hi, I'm not going to say what their title is. They are an individual, I'll call them an investor from Y Combinator. And this person has gone through and verified and validated with me that they are in fact who they say they are. And they're not an insignificant part of Y Combinator. They are a little bit higher up than just your average investor. Now, again, they were emailed. Don't know whether it was by someone externally or internally. They were emailed my video, my first video. And subsequently, they looked into my second video. And they have got pretty big concerns before they saw my video. And now I've confirmed their concerns after they saw it. Yeah, this is big. This is very big. So they've come to me and they're like, yeah, this is a scam, isn't it? I was like, it 100% is a scam. And the information that they told me that has been confirmed to me by someone else individually as well. Bear in mind, this person has verified all of these facts with me, but I can't yet reveal to you who this person is or really the proof of it. But it has been proven to me that Garrison has a very close friend at Y Combinator, who, for years, he has gone to lunch with. And this individual has had him fast-tracked, him and Dreamworld fast-tracked into Y Combinator, that skips a large proportion of the vetting process. It's all starting to make a lot of sense now. I said in my first video, I said there is no way Y Combinator was shown the exact same thing that we were on Kickstarter and thought, yeah, that's great, that is. Turns out they weren't shown anything. They were just dragged in, plopped in front of some investors, and these investors, naturally, have a full sense of security. These guys have been vetted, they're in Y Combinator. We don't need to look into it being an obvious scam, because Y Combinator's already done that, right? Wrong. This rotten onion is having more layers peeled back, literally day by day at this point, and it gets progressively worse. I wake up to a large amount of notifications on Discord, which, by the way, I'm going to open my own Discord and post it in the description below. This is just for people to give ideas and stuff. But I wake up to notifications on Discord and emails, and sometimes even messages on Instagram and such, like places that I haven't even made public, but you're more than welcome to message me on there, explaining like new information day by day. And I always keep thinking, oh, this new information's not going to be anything new, it's going to be something I already know. And oh my god, the rabbit hole just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Which leads me to my next point. Theft. Me and 3 other developers have independently gone through their game files for the alpha, right? And I'm just going to set expectations for you here. Here's a chart. They were at this point saying, we've made everything. Then, oh yeah, we didn't make the assets. Then it was, well, the code's not really as either, that came with it. And then they're now like, so we made the network code. That's the big thing. We got the network code. It's ours. It's cool. And it turns out it's not theirs. It is the work of 2, they seem to be ex-Google engineers, which, starts to make a bit more sense now. It was forked from a repository, 2 different repositories on GitHub, and the templates were practically copy-pasted. And these are under an MIT license, both of these, that require them to disclose the usage of this and appropriately credit the creators of this. Stay with me, because it gets better. So, not only is the network code not theirs, mysteriously, when this gets revealed and made public, after our investigations, they're half dev, because, the memes, 2.5 devs. Their half dev was apparently, now that it comes out that he did all the network code, it was him. And now he's disappeared, he's not on the team anymore. What a coincidence. That's a bit bizarre, because then they immediately hired their first 2 people. This is exciting. Their first 2 hires on this game-changing, revolutionising MMO. Who are their first 2 hires? Are they 2 artists? Are they 2 game developers? Are they networking experts? No. No, they're not. It's an ex-Intel intern who has no accredited work in the gaming industry, or anything that even really relates to it. And then, a random member of the Discord that's been there from day one. Oh! You're setting yourself up for absolute ridicule. You're not even hiding that this is a scam anymore. You're just trying to get your friends a quick payday along with you, because you're going to have to prove that you've hired someone with these wages that you're saying you're going to hire someone with. So they're just hiring friends so that, the gang can get together and get a payday. What the fuck are you doing? The legal hot water that you have dropped yourself into is getting deeper and deeper every day. There's going to come a point in the next few weeks to a month where you are actually held legally accountable for all this. And I'm saying that with knowledge that this is going to happen. Not as a threat. Because at the end of the day, why do I care? I'm just telling you what I know. You are so deep in the shit that you don't even know how to get yourself out of it now, do you? And Garrison has gone basically radio silent. I can guarantee he did not want to be in that thank you video. I'm pretty sure Wolf, Zachary didn't even want to be in that video. And in fact, the reason that they, as of now, this video, have locked the Discord is because videos from their VCs are starting to surface online. Their public voice chats in the Discord, where Zachary is saying, and this one is Thinkhouse Gaming, I believe. I'll drop a link to his video in the description because I love this. This is brilliant. They've got Zachary on video saying, "Oh, yes, I'm a game developer. I am a game developer." After he was just called out by his ex for not having any development experience, let alone the 9 years he claims on his on his press landing page that he apparently has. He doesn't even have that. And now he's been caught lying again, saying, "Oh, but yes, I am a developer." Are you mad? You've double backed on your own lie 3 or 4 times in 24 hours, and you have been caught every step of the way. And now they know that their safe space, the voice chats where they can tuck away and hide, isn't safe anymore. Because your bullshit that you're spewing in there is leaking out everywhere. I'm going to link this video because it's phenomenal. You use your lack of game development knowledge as an attack on other people. Oh, you don't understand how game development works. You must be stupid. Coming from someone who he himself doesn't even know. Nuts. Guys, and if you think that is the icing on the cake, just wait. The creme de la creme is here. The music that they used in their trailer, in their game, and on their Kickstarter, drumroll please, is under a license that they are not following the rules of. It's under a license where they're not allowed to distribute it. It's in their game. It's packaged in the files. You can see on screen now. And I've reached out to the owner of it, and it's kind of looking like they didn't buy it. Good job, Zach. In fact, sorry. Good job, Garrison. You left the fucking URL of the music that you downloaded. You left it in the pre-packaged files. So I didn't even have to do research on like back sampling music or anything. You literally left me a link to the site you took it from. And the URL looks like the sort of URL you'd get for something that you have screen recorded and saved as an MP4. And then converted to MP3. Because it's the URL of the page that you play the music off of as a sample. Good fucking job. And before you're like, oh, it's not a commercial product, the pre-alpha's just a pre-alpha. No, you made people pay for it, remember? And you made people get people to pay for it on their behalf. So no, you've profited off a product with unlicensed music. Brilliant work. And my final thing, guys, that I just want to drop in here is we are about to hit 1,000 subscribers. But I don't know what to say to you guys other than just a massive thank you. This channel has blown up. And after the first shout out I received from a bigger YouTuber, from Josh Strife Hayes, I thought this was going to taper off. But you guys clearly like the content that I'm creating, and I really appreciate that. The support I've had off you guys has been phenomenal. And needless to say, I am going to continue making similar content, kick scammer related. Again, the Discord that I'm creating, I'll drop in the description below. If you have any feedback on possible things to look into, any information on the topics I'm covering, group research is always appreciated. And you can post it in there. I'd love to get to interact with you guys, not in the YouTube comments because it's a bit janky. But yeah, it's phenomenal. We will be at 1,000 by the end of the month. In fact, probably by the time this video goes out, which is just nuts. I've made some very great connections here on YouTube with some bigger YouTubers. Kira, Josh Strife Hayes, Slopes Games Room. All very, very nice people. Have been great to talk to and work with. And I look forward to chatting to those people more and, growing further with them. And as always, guys, the support on this video as well, I already know it's going to be here because you guys are MVPs. Hit that like button. Leave a comment for the algorithm machine. And subscribe because there's some good stuff coming. I've got another video in the works, along with our first game development log, which is going to be quite exciting because that's something I can't wait to bring you guys along for the ride on. And as always, guys, have a fantastic night, a fantastic week, and I will see you in the next one.